cooking live with chicken. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's get started. Welcome, welcome. All of that go live there, but I didn't go live. But I did post pictures of it. I had a good time. I had a weekend full of water, basically. To the beach on Saturday, and then Sunday I actually went to the lake. So it was a very nice weekend. Very relaxed. So let's get our Dawn over here so we can wash our so we can wash this. We have just enough to start making food. Foodie food. I love Dawn, especially the platinum one. It's amazing. Look at this. There. And let's go. So yeah, I had a good weekend. It was very relaxing. Let's see how it is this weekend outside. It was actually pretty nice and good. Let's get cooking. Let's get started. Cook, cook, cook. All right, now that our pan is clean, it's nice and clean inside, we're gonna go ahead and put the fire up. Yeah, nice and clean inside, because although it's brown on the back here, it's clean in there. That's what matters. And let's put our rice. This is my greca. I'm gonna wash it, put it away. And all right, let's get something up here. I need this. I'm gonna be making moro de habichuelas rojas with this one. I usually don't like to use canned beans, but we're gonna use them today. And we're gonna be using these to season our food too, our rice. There it is. And we have our pan right here. Where is the rice that I use? This is the rice. The rice right here that I like to use. A very good rice actually. Let's get the onion. I like to use cubanelle peppers while I cook. So this is a good pepper. Try one of these ones. Alright, let's go ahead and grab one of this and onions, red onions. We don't have a red onion. I think it was used up. Maybe there's some here. Let's see. Oh, I had half a red onion. Good. All right. So let's get started. I have my pan right here. The pan is literally been on mute this whole time? I think I was on mute this whole time. I don't know if I was on mute the whole time. But anyways, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Anybody who's new here, I will be cooking today. I'm gonna be making moro de habichuelas rojas right here with some chicken on the side, and we're gonna be using our ingredients here, right? And then we have this Italian cubano pepper. We have red onion, half of that. We have our olive oil right here, and we have our pan all ready, so we can put everything. And yeah. So sorry if I was new. I was just talking about the weekend and how I had a good weekend. I actually went to the beach and the lake, and I had a nice weekend. It was a water weekend. So we pour some oil in there, and as I go, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like, which I always do. Meanwhile, we can just talk here. Let's cut these up. Actually, let's throw this in first. This is what I put in first. Right? We're going to drain that water that's in there out. How was your weekend? I had a good weekend, so I had a good weekend. It was fun. It was like a family weekend too. All right, so we put in the beans in there. We got them in there. We're gonna put the fire up. Let me show you all what that looks like. And here we have the beans in there right now with some olive oil. We're gonna let that cook up, right? And meanwhile we let this cook, right, we are going to go ahead and cut our onions right here. All right, so let's let that cook. We're gonna cut half of this. The meat that I got, when somebody seasons, so I don't even have to season that, so that saves me time. But yeah. Let's cut this up into little pieces like this. Right? I'm gonna put this half back because we're not gonna need it. Alright, and let's just cut it even more. Like, just cut it into very small pieces. I'm not a pro at this, but as long as you're cutting it up very small. And then the beans that are on this pan, let me move it around. We're gonna move the beans around. Move them around a little. Alright, meanwhile that's cooking in there with the fire on medium, literally it's on medium, we're gonna open this up. And we're gonna put some of this in there. Alright, so let's open this up. Actually, let me wet this a little bit. So now that we have the beans cooking, we're gonna put at least half of this in there. And wow, that scared me. I'm gonna move the camera right now so you can see what it looks like. Meanwhile, let's finish cutting this because that's just cooking up. Let's move this around again with the spoon. All right. And we're gonna move it around. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. It's just cooking up. The beans are cooking up right now with the sauce. Got it. Alright, this is what it looks like right now. Let me show you all. It looks like this. It's basically I'm making the sauce before I put the rice in. So the beans are cooking up with the tomato sauce. Alright, now we're gonna finish cutting this up. Alright, and we're going to toss it in there. Alright. And I'm just trying to cut these as small as possible. Just toss it in there. Moro de habichuelas rojas is so easy. I think I've done it here before. I've done so many different food. I've probably done the moro de habichuela negra, but it's literally the same. So, yeah. Easy to make and it tastes good. Alright, we got it just like that. Now we're going to toss that in there. Alright. We're going to let that cook and then let's go with the onions. This is my red onion. I'm going to take this layer off. What this again? And that should be enough. Let me cook that up. I can't wait for the weekend again. I had a good weekend this time around. Yeah, can't wait for the other one. I can't believe the summer's going by so quick. Like, literally, like, so quickly. Alright, so now that we have that in there, let's move it around a bit. I'm gonna move that. And now what we're gonna do, let me show you what it looks like now. I'm gonna throw some seasoning in here. Let's show you guys. Right. So I have like the beans, the cubano peppers, the onions, and I have the red sauce in there. Alright. Now we're gonna go with our seasoning. So it's gonna be, I usually put regular garlic, like actual garlic, the one that you smash and all. But I didn't have that, so I'm gonna use the powder one. I'm gonna use powder cilantro too. I'm gonna use oregano. Very important. I used to put paprika sometimes, but I don't really want to put paprika right now. I'm all set on that. And I even put, I know like people usually use this for like chicken and stuff. I even put some adobo in there too. Like, it works. Like, it does. So let's start with that oregano. I'm actually going to put a little bit of water just so that it's not dry. Yeah. Or let me see. I think I'm going to need, give me 1 second. I'm actually going to put the powder in like this. And then I'll put water. So we're going to put oregano powder. Or oregano, whatever you want to call it, like this. Alright. I put a good amount of oregano in there because just oregano gives your food good taste. We're gonna put garlic powder. Garlic too. I actually rather use actual garlic, but I literally forgot to grab some at the supermarket. And we're gonna put some cilantro. This is very good, especially when you're making your rice and stuff. Like your locurios, your mole. Cilantro goes a long way. Alright. And hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe. And a little bit of adobo I'm gonna put. Some people don't do this, but I do it and it does make it taste good. So now that we did that, right? We're going to move it around, and I'm gonna put some water in there. So right now, it's looking like very like, not like a sauce. 1 second. Like this, right? You have all the seasonings in there. So I'm gonna put water over it, just so that it's more like a sauce before I put the rice. So I'm gonna take this water, open this up, throw that in there, and we're gonna let that cook in there, right? I'm gonna go get another water. So I'm basically gonna move it around, and I'm gonna let all that seasoning sit right there, right? Let it boil, and then that's when I'm gonna put the rice in. I'm just make sure that it's just there. Like we're gonna, let me see. All right. Let's go with this. So I'm gonna let it sit here for now, right? And I'm gonna let it start boiling. Then we're gonna put in our rice. The rice we're gonna use is this one. This rice right here. So yes. And give me 1 second. I'm trying to get another bottle of water. I'll be right back. There. And let me clean up really quickly before I head upstairs. So now that I show you guys that, I'll be right back. And then that's when we're gonna put in our rice. I'm gonna put a little bit more beef soup, but I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. All right, I got the water right here. And we're gonna put that one in there. This is starting to boil already, but I put two cups of water. And we're gonna let that boil. I'm gonna put the fire up. All right. Now it's time to, I'm gonna put a little bit more oregano and cilantro. And now we're going to, I wash my rice like at least with water. I like to do that. But let's see. All right, that's enough. So now that we put that in there, let's go ahead and wash our rice. I'm gonna take this out of the way. Okay, that's going to boil. We're gonna let this boil, right? Once that water right there with all the beans and all the seasoning and everything, once it starts to boil, right? Once it starts to boil, then we put our rice in. We're gonna at least rinse the rice right now. Let's get this out of the way. Actually, if I can put the camera right here, it will help. It just helps me. Yeah, I was thinking already starting to decorate for the fall, just because everything's going so quick, but I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna give it more time. And So at least like end of August, and that's when I'll start with the fall decorations. Definitely. Oh, and by the way, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. This is my greca. It's like literally a Dominican greca. If you're Dominican, you really know what this is. Yeah. What's wrong? Let me play. So then go play. No. See if you can play now. Go. Ask him to play again. No. Go. No. Hey, you're in diapers and I'm on camera. Go. Go upstairs. Okay. You want to watch TV on this side? Come on. Get up. Hey, come on. Get up. Come on. I'll put the TV for you. I'll try to go let you play. Go. Come on. Go upstairs. Alright, the water's starting to boil, so I'm gonna put the rice in there. Yeah, let me wash the rice and I'll throw it in. Alright, we're going to wash this rice and let's put it in. Let's get going. The water's boiling. And I already know the amount to put just because I'm so used to it. So throw that in there. Not about that amount. Should be fine. Yes, that'll be fine. Alright, so let me show you what it looks like right now. It's boiling like this, right? So you want to let that boil for a little bit just so that like it just makes it better. Like it literally tastes better, and not only that, it gives it like better coloring. Like the rice, it'll like look better. Like just let it boil for a few. So I'm rinsing off the rice right now. Alright, so let's dump this rice that I rinsed, and we're gonna put it in here. All of it. Alright. And then now we're gonna cover it up. So right there. That should be just enough. I'm gonna put a little bit more of the water that was left. And that's enough. Alright, so let's cover this up. And I'm gonna show you what that rice is gonna look like right now. I already put the rice in. And yeah. Let's cover this. And in a few all what it looks like. I'll have time to show you. Now we're gonna go with the meat. The meat's already been seasoned or marinated, as you want to call, and then we're gonna put it in another pan. Let's go with that. All right. The camera right here. now we have our rice cooking, let's go on with the chicken. We're gonna cook that, and I'm gonna put that in a separate pan. Let's put this back. Yes, got it. Take out the other pan, wash it so we can put the chicken on there. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here today cooking. So subscribe because I always either post cooking videos or I go live cooking. I'll either work out or I'll be getting ready to go out. So yeah. And the rice right now cooking, so I'll show you guys what that looks like in a few. Let's go with the chicken. Chicken is our chicken. I'm gonna find it right here. Alright, I'm gonna wash the pan right now. Just give me 1 second. We're gonna get going. So we're gonna use this pan right here to make the meat. Before I do that, let me wash another plate that I have to wash. And meanwhile, the rice is actually cooking up right now. I have to like turn it in a few, but I'll definitely show you guys what that looks like before I leave the live. Let's go with our chicken, which is seasoned already. I bought it like that. I can't wait for later so I can step out to the park, honey. I'm gonna step out outside. Oh no, I think I might have to go food shopping, but very quickly. But I still have time to go to the park. Yeah. All right. So now, let's get going with the chicken. Why is this counter wet? This counter is always wet. Alright. Our rice is almost time to turn it around. Turn it over. And let's put the pan so we can put the chicken in there. Give me a second. 1 second. This is the pan that I'm going to be using to put the chicken in. Let's wash it. And I'm still looking at my rice, just in case I have to turn it over. Still not time. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Monday? Like, the weather was so beautiful this weekend, and I loved it. I had a great weekend. All right, put this on here. And let's start to. I want some watermelon. I'm gonna have some watermelon. All right, I think it's time to turn over the rice. Yeah, it's right about time. We're gonna put some olive oil on this pan, and then we're gonna cook the chicken. Put this right here. All right. So now that we're here, let's go ahead and move this rice. Alrighty. So we're gonna move that over. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like right now. So I flip it over. And then I put a little bit, now that I move it over, I'm gonna put a little bit of more of cilantro and some more oregano. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I think I'm gonna put more oregano too. Just throw that in there. It literally just makes it taste even better. And a little bit more of adobo. Yes. Just a little. Alright, let me show you guys what it looks like now. It still has to like open up, but it was time to flip over the rice. Like, alright, this is what it looks like right now. Before I put the fire down. We got it right here. Let me just until that clears up. So it's starting to put all together. It's starting to look like put together, but the rice needs to open up more. So it looks like this for now, but I'm gonna cover it, and then it's going to open up. So that's moro. Las rojas. We're gonna cover it, and we're gonna let the rice open up now. And then now let's go with our chicken. All right. All right. Let's put this in the back right here. We're just gonna let the rice open up. It's already cooked. Okay. And we're gonna clean this. So that rice, I love that type of rice. It just tastes so good. And we're gonna go with our chicken. Let's wash this spoon. Like the chicken, like I said, I bought it seasoned already. I never done that before. It's my first time doing it. Hopefully the seasoning that they used on it is good. But let's see that. And I'm gonna move the camera over there right now, so you guys can see what I'm doing. I love making this type of rice. It's just like once it's done and opened up and nice, it's like it tastes so good. All right. So we cleaned up around our stove. Put this piece out of there. Put that out of there too. Okay. Ready for our chicken. And by the way, give this likes because it really just helps it. Never mind this. I have to put my vitamins right here. Well, I'm just gonna leave it up here. Okay. So maybe if I put the camera here, I hope. Right here. Yes. So we're gonna have this pan right here. We're gonna put our olive oil. Let's go with the olive oil. And we're gonna move that around. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and put our chicken in. 1 second. We have the chicken here. As I said, I bought it already seasoned. It's right here. So all I have to do is throw it in. And I'm gonna use the spoon to go right here. I'm not gonna touch it with my hands because it's in a bag. But yeah. So what I'm doing is opening up the bag right now that's in. And we're just gonna toss it in here. Yeah, I have to go food shopping today. It's gonna be a quick food shopping, but I have to go. So we just open this up, right? We're not touching the chicken. And we're just gonna toss it in here. I'm gonna try to cut it in here too. You know. So my wallet's here. I have enough space in that pot. And we're going to cut it up. As you guys saw, I didn't touch the chicken with my own hands. Like, it's in a bag. It's already seasoned. And I just threw it in here. Hopefully the seasoning that they used is good. Yeah, let's try this. And the meat is right here. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Alright. So we're going to use this, right? We're going to like, let's put the fire up a bit. Because this chicken is already seasoned. So we have some like chicken wings here, which they're already cut up, seasoned. It makes the life so much easier. This is a chicken breast. I'm just gonna hold it down and I'm just gonna cut it up in smaller pieces. Literally. Right there. I hope this seasoning is good because this was not me. This is best with the fork. Let me get a fork. Yeah, that does it. We're gonna cut it up right here. I put the fire up and basically I'm just cutting it into small pieces. Chicken breast. We have some chicken wings in here too, as I said. And we're almost done. Literally the rice, I covered it, is on low fire. The rice. And this is just a matter of like cutting it up good. This chicken was already clean. It was already seasoned when I bought it. So yes. I wonder what their seasoning is like. Let's pray that it's good. I mean, it was a Dominican bodega, so they usually they go good, like with their seasoning. Dominican style. And there we got it. Gonna cut that up. By the way, I did not plan on this meat. It was just how Babe bought it yesterday. Like, he bought it already, like, cooked. But even better for me, less work. Gonna flip this around. Flip this around too. Flip this. Yeah. We're just gonna cover this up until it cooks. Alright, there it goes. Let me show you guys the rice. I'm gonna move it around one more time. This is just chicken breast with chicken wings, and it's gonna cook up. I should put some Cubanelle peppers in here, now that I'm thinking about it. Let me wash this, and I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some Cubanelle peppers in there. And then last, I will move the rice. So I have like another 7 minutes. So that should be enough to show you this. And then, I love how you look with curly hair. Oh, thank you. I love it with my curls. Are you Puerto Rican? No, I'm Dominican actually. Yes, I am Dominican. And welcome to my live. Everybody subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Give this live a thumbs up. I'm gonna throw that in there. Alright. So meanwhile we let this cook, let me show you. Right here. We have this. We have like our meat right here cooking up, right? By the way, I didn't season the meat because this was bought like already done. But yeah. And then now we're gonna go ahead and move that rice. And yeah, let me show you that. Let me move the rice and I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. All right, let's move this rice. And the rice is already done. It's just on low fire right now. But yeah, this is done. moro de habichuela. And basically just moving it around for one last time. And we're just gonna leave it there. It's time to eat. Okay. All right. So this is what it looks like, the rice. We have rice right here. Moro de habichuela rojas. Rice. And then we have the meat cooking up right here. I have to cover that. I'm gonna have to cover that. So basically the rice opens up, but we're just gonna leave it there on low fire for a bit more until it opens up a little bit more. And that's it, it's done. The meat is gonna cook up, and I basically have it on one side. I'm gonna flip it over now to the other side so it can cook, and then I'll just put it on low fire until it's done. Turn it off. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have some watermelon because I love my watermelon. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna flip the meat around now. It already cooked on one side, and yeah, just flip it around. Cook on that side. I think I'm gonna put only a little bit of water, a tiny bit, and I'm gonna close it up, cover it up. Fire down on this, and we're gonna let that cook. And this is the meat is already cooking up here. We got the rice over there. Anyways, you guys already saw the rice, you guys saw the meat. I'm gonna cover up that meat right now until it finishes cooking, and yeah, I will see you all later. I'm gonna have watermelon. Let's take that out of here. I'm gonna have some watermelon with tahini right now. My tahini is right here. And yeah, I'll see you all later on. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give the videos a thumbs up. And thank you for watching, and I appreciate the support, the comments from everybody, and I'll see you in the next live. Bye. Oh, and my post of the pictures that I just posted, go ahead and give that a like because I appreciate any support on here. Thank you. Bye.